What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, and I'm going to be bringing you Game 4 between Skanes Elite as well as Evil Geniuses from the Absolute Arena, King of the Hill. Evil Geniuses picking up the Templar Assassin and the Venomancer. Skanes Elite picking up the Leshrac as the first pick. Kind of standard stuff there. Leshrac especially, because you can't ban out all the heroes, so it's going to be like Leshrac, Rubik, Nog Siren, one of those. Evil Geniuses banning out that Wisp, knowing that that hero just completely wrecked them last game. Spoilers, by the way, but I don't think you would be watching Game 4 just for Game 4. You should start at Game 1, because that is the smart thing to do, and if you're not starting at Game 1, then shame on you. Also, Game 1 is awesome. But anyway, Skanes Elite have so far taken Games 1 and 3, Evil Geniuses dominating Game 2. Let's see what strategy they'll work out now. They have picked up the Leshrac, who's a very, very strong hero, very versatile hero. They're going to go for the Tidehunter once again. That's 4 in a row for Wagamama's Tidehunter. If they decide to give Tidehunter to Wagamama. I don't see why not, though, because the Tidehunter's been very effective for them. Evil Geniuses going to pick up the Templar Assassin as well as the Venomancer, so they do have some laning presence right off the bat. A lot of damage as well. We're going to see if they want to make that Templar Assassin their main carry, or if they're going to put the Templar Assassin into J.O.'s hands and then pick up another semi-carry / carry hero like the Morphling. Wouldn't be surprised to see Evil Geniuses do that, and then just pick up 2 support heroes right after that. Skanes Elite going to go for the Shadow Demon. That will give them a pretty solid support lineup, as well as the deadly the of Shadow Demon Leshrac. It's a dual lane that we don't really see all that much nowadays, because Shadow Demon is not really seen that as much as the support hero. But Disruption into Soul Catcher, into Split Earth, into Edict is a very deadly dual lane. You could even make it a tri-lane, but I do like it as a dual lane a little bit better, because you get those points of Edict a little bit faster, and then, well, it's just a lot more pain overall. Evil Geniuses, I don't know what they want so far. They could go for another hard-hitting carry like the Morphling. That's what we've been seeing from a lot of teams nowadays, going for the TA as kind of the one of the 4 in the 4-1 strat, and then just having her just buy enough time through her early mid-game burst to really bring it home late game with a different hero. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go for an anti-mage. So they are going to have a very, very sick late game lineup. But that's really not going to be their concern in the late game. Their concern is shoring up their weakness in the early stages of the game, because Skanes Elite have a very deadly combo going on right now. E.g., they need to pick up some lanes, they need to pick up some support, and E.g., they're going to ban up the Disruptor. Would have thought that they wanted to pick up the Disruptor of their own, but Skanes Elite, well, Disruptor is really good against TA and Anti-Mage, preventing Anti-Mage from blinking through the Glimpse as well as the Static Storm. And Skanes Elite, will they ban out some more lane heroes? You know that the TA is 100% going to go to the mid lane. Venomancer probably going to support the Anti-Mage, so banning out something like a Windrunner, a Beastmaster, a Bounty Hunter, or an Invoker even would be a pretty good smart choice from Skanes Elite. Or, I mean, like, those are at least the heroes that Evil Geniuses are going to want to pick up. They are going to go for the Bounty Hunter. So E.g., well, I would ban out the Morphling, because Skanes Elite probably are going to want to have that. They're going to ban out the Rikimaru, though. Very interesting. It's definitely a hero that doesn't see as much play. But I do think that Rikimaru against both a TA and Anti-Mage is a lot more deadly than a Morphling. But Morphling is just, he's Morphling. What else is there to say about that? Shadow Shaman is going to be the pickup for Skanes Elite, so they do have a 4-man support lineup so far. And please don't pick up a Gyrocopter, Skanes Elite. They did that in the second game and they got squished. But they could go for a very early power game. Get a Windrunner or something like that. Or a Queen of Pain. And then have Leshrac take a lot of the farm. And be the carry Leshrac, which we don't see all that often nowadays. Evil Geniuses, they need some lanes, they need some early game presence. Preferably a ranged hero as well. So I do think Windrunner is a good choice. And then another support hero, or Invoker and like a Lina or something like that. They just need general ranged support for the Anti-Mage and Templar Assassin. The heroes are also very weak so far. By weak, I just mean HP-wise. TA will have a decent time, I guess, in this game. Leshrac with the Edict burns through refraction charges like nobody's business, and some asshole is mowing the lawn outside my dorm room. I do think it's loud enough so that you guys can hear, so yeah. I probably should close the window, but it's such a nice day out. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm sitting here in front of a computer casting Dota, but it's okay. The day is young. They're gonna go for a Keeper of the Light. So there's your support hero right there. Talk about ranged support. Keeper of the Light, one of the largest ranged supports with that giant cannon. Let's see if Skanes Elite will change up their strategy. I mean, that will prevent them from getting any effective pushing going, or like any decent pushing. But really, their pushing comes from heroes that don't really care about the Illuminate Blast. Shadow Shaman, as well as Leshrac. If Leshrac could dodge the Cannon Blast, then his Edict will do the damage. Shadow Shaman, the wards don't care about the Illuminate. Skanes Elite, they're going to go for Luna. So they are going to have a little bit of team fight there. More importantly, that's going to be their hard carry. I don't know if Luna could out-carry both an anti-mage as well as a TA, though. It's going to be very, very difficult for her. One advantage that Luna does give over an anti-mage is that she does have a much more powerful mid-game with the Eclipse, with the Lucent Beam harassment. But when it comes down to a slugfest, she's not going to win. There's no chance that she's going to win. Anti-mage does have to put up with the Shadow Demon, however. A Disruption will burn a little bit of his mana if he does put any points into that mana break, which, you know, you should. Or usually you want to. DG, they just need another support hero, and then they're good to go. They're going to go for the Earthshaker. It's a support hero with, once again, a long range. But he's not a ranged hero. So his presence in the lane is not going to be as intense as, say, a Lina. Or, I don't even know what other support heroes there are. Crystal Maiden, you know, the go-tos, the staples. But we are going to get into this game where Evil Geniuses do have the late game advantage. Skanes Elite do have a very powerful early mid game advantage. Let's see if they could actually make it happen, because game 2, I mean, it's the same thing. And, oh, Anti-Mage, you so manly. So manly. I don't know why they removed his shirt. It doesn't make much sense to me, but on the EG side, we do have Fear on the hard carry anti-mage. Jo playing a mid-Templar Assassin. What do you expect, right? Demon's going to be playing Keeper of the Light. B-Diz on the support Venomancer, and Malk getting a break from that Enigma. Going to pick up the Earthshaker. And their lanes are going to be a little bit weird, but we're going to go over the Skanes Elite side. First, Region is going to be playing the Luna. Pinoy is going to be playing the Leshrac. So Region's going to get a lot of farm. Pinoy a lot of farm as well. Wagamama, for the 4th time in a row, we do have the Tidehunter. Fishbone supporting as the Shadow Demon, catching a break from the Venomancer play he's been seeing. And Minnie is going to be playing the Shadow Shaman. Now, it looks like EG is going to run a tri-lane on the bottom. This is a kill tri-lane, because generally with tri-lanes you either want to protect your carry or get kills, and sometimes those two overlap. Like if you have a CK, a Leshrac, and a Shadow Demon lane, well, that's a very devastating kill lane, but you could also protect your carry. Fisher, Malk, that was not even close to landing. I guess intimidation tactics coming out from the Earthshaker. But this lane, they don't really have anyone to take the farm. I mean, you know, everyone could take the farm, but who really could use the farm best on this team? Like Earthshaker, I suppose, but he's melee. He's not going to have the easiest time getting the farm. Keeper of the Light does not need gold at all. Neither does the Venomancer. So there's going to be a little bit of weird laning. But speaking of weird laning, there is no one on the top lane for Skanes Elite. They're looking to power down this tri-lane with 4 people, unless Wagamama gets his ass up there. It's going to be a solo lane Leshrac versus a Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin should be relatively okay there until she gets caught out with Split Earth and then takes a whole bunch of Edict, because her refraction will not help all that much. But Leshrac won't be able to do all that much to her until he gets, you know, a couple levels up. But anyway, EG, they don't really have a whole lot of farm on this lane. They do have a lot of harassment. They do have a lot of kill potential. Will it be enough? Oh no, Minion Fishbone gonna get caught off by a Fisher. Fisher on the wrong side though. Gale's gonna land regardless though. Fishbone's gonna take a lot of right click damage, force to self-destruct. I don't think that was the right choice because now he's gonna take a full cannon blast as well as the right click from Keeper of the Light. Gonna bring Demon first blood. A little bit of harassment damage trying to punish EG. But you know what? They got the first blood. They got what they came for. Is there another Gale? Not for another 3 seconds. The Mini's gonna be able to walk away from this one. Looks like Fear has met Wagamama on the top lane. Completely burned out his mana. Fear's probably going to look towards a little bit of stats. Try to just get a little bit bulkier. Or, you know, go for a spell shield as well. But the point is he doesn't have to go for this mana break. Because, you know, one hit from onto the Tidehunter burns all his mana. Because he's a very dumb hero. So you got to watch out for this tri-lane versus tri-lane action. On the Skanes Elite, they do have more of a protect their carry type tri-lane. Their kill potential is decent with Luna having that pretty high damage nuke compared to, you know, it's pretty high for a carry hero. Like it's certainly a lot higher than Anti-Mage has. But she is very, very weak, less than 500 health right now. And if all the spells land, well, that's a lot of pain. Malk looking for a Fisher initiation. Region forced to last hit with Lucent Beams, never what you want to have happen. But against this type of tri-lane, if you get anything, then you're doing a lot better. Because EG, they're not really going to get a whole lot of use out of these creep kills. Like, they are taking the creep kills, definitely. But what are they actually going to do with it? I mean, Keeper of the Light doesn't even have like a core build. I guess they'll have a faster mech, but really, whoop-de-doo, it's a mechanism that's a little bit faster compared to the protection that you could be giving to, say, a Chaos Knight. So far, this mid lane, 13 for 1 versus 11 for 4. Kind of a wash on the mid lane. The bot lane, I gotta say, is in favor of EG so far. With that first blood, and with a couple creep kills going the way of Demon. Region is not having the best time, but as a very low range hero, what do you expect? Cannon Blast, run Fishbone! Oh, you lucky bastard, that was right on your heels. I don't know why I really call it a Cannon Blast when I could just say Illuminate. But Cannon Blast seems a lot more fun. Here comes another cannon. Get out of the way! Ah, Fisher gonna not even kill the creeps with the Illuminate because it's only level 1 Illuminate. Fear doing very aggressive towards Wagamama. Unfortunately, until he gets that level 6, there's no way he's actually going to be able to seal a kill there. Unless Wagamama gets really dumb or gets creep blocked or something. Gotta watch out also for Jo once he hits level 6. Well, as well as Leshrac, if he lands a split earth, Jo could very easily get all of his health shredded down. So there's kill potential happening all over. Where will it happen? It might be on this bot lane as Leshrac pops a haste rune. If he lands a split earth, it's gonna be pain, but well, not spotted yet. Pinoy smoked up as well. So he's gonna go for Jo. Jo, you gotta be careful, man. He smells something though. Invisibility rune even on Leshrac, so he could pop that invisibility rune if he wants to and just initiate right up close and personal. He does have a haste rune though. Split earth gonna completely whiff. So Pino, I don't believe, was looking for a kill. He's gonna trade some hits with Jo, but that edict has to burn through that shell if he wants to actually have any sort of shot for a kill. Region getting a little bit ahead. A little bit at risk for taking a Fisher to the face. But the primary farmer on the EG side is going to be Demon. Oh no, a Cannon Blast, run! Ah, split up, split up. So he's going to get a lot more than Region, but all the gold that Region gets is going to be a lot more useful towards him. And of course, Fear popping level 6, killing Tidehunter, just what I expected. Fisher going to block off Region. He's going to take a little bit of poison, take damage. There's no Illuminate to actually kill him though. And, I mean, yeah, great for me. I predicted that Fear would get a kill at level 6, but I wasn't watching because I'm bad at this whole spectating thing. Whoop-de-frickin-do. I'm awesome, guys. Jo's getting free time to farm the mid lane because Pinoy is wandering down to the bot lane. But EG, they smelled it coming. They saw it coming from a mile away. Fell back all the way to their tier 1 tower. Let's actually take a look at this top lane farm. 32 for 15 versus 14 for 6. So the anti-mage with that mana break, getting rid of all of Tidehunter's capabilities for farming. No mana even for an Anchor Smash, which you usually do have enough mana for, but every single hit burns your mana, and that's not a fun situation to be in as a Tidehunter, where you are unable to use any of your spells. You're not going to win a right-click battle with the Anti-Mage. Rune spawning on the bot lane. It is going to be a haste rune, so Jo and his team can make something happen on this bot lane. Once again, these heroes are very, very soft. Here comes a Templar Assassin. We gotta get a Fisher. Malk gonna block off Regen. Gale to follow as well. Disruption though from the Shadow Demon. I don't know if it saved him from that Gale. It did not. He's gonna take a Cannon Blast. And here comes Jo. Haste Rune going straight for Regen. One hit is gonna bring him down. Now Mini might be in a little bit of trouble, but they're gonna fall back. Demon gonna dive very aggressively for this one. Actually gonna get shocked down. I don't know what the hell Demon was thinking there. Spotted out by that 1 point of Shadow Poison. Gonna give up his life for nothing. But here comes Pinoy. Jo is gonna try to wrestle him down, but that Edict damage, when it's 1 versus 1 like that, it's so dangerous. Beediz is here for the Gale. Will he get taken down? Yes, the poison damage will be enough. Pinoy is going to get brought down by Jo, however. Fishbone taking a lot of damage as well. Fisher from long range. Jo is going to get this kill with 1 more meld hit. Regen has arrived back into this fight, and so has Demon, though. The Cannon Blast is going to hit Mini. You better move, Mini. You better move. Ah, the Cannon Blast. Ah, so much damage. And another meld hit from Jo is going to bring him a triple kill. EG definitely getting the upper hand in that engagement. Leshrac coming in a little bit too late and wasting a lot of his Edict damage, whereas the meld and refraction hits from Jo hitting like a truck.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So it sits 2-6, but I don't think EG is quite done yet. They do have that Chakra Magic, which means unlimited Fissures, unlimited Cannon Blast, and Regen is trapped in a corner. He's going to dodge the Illuminate, so he should be fine. But if that Illuminate hit, that Luna would be deader than dead. It's going to be dead, not mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and dead. Because mostly dead is a little bit alive. Reference there, if you guys got that, props to you. I'll give you a high five next time I see you. But I don't think we would be able to recognize when I do see you, if at all. So unfortunately that high five voucher will expire before you have a chance to use it. So that sucks to be you guys. Haha.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Level 5, 4, and 3. For the EG tri-lane versus level 5, 4, oh please let this be 3, 4, and 4. So Skanes Elit getting a little bit more experience here. I wish I could see how close they are to their level 6s though, but apparently the XP bars do not want to cooperate for the rest of this series, so look forward to that. Regen stepping a little bit too close to the creeps. Gotta watch out for that Fisher. A single Fisher will mean your death, because that Gale and that Illuminate will be coming through to follow up. Jo farming the creeps in the jungle actually. Doesn't want to tango with this Leshrac. A Split Earth and a Fisher from long range. Not going to do anything. Malk, 10 mana off of his second Fisher. But Jo, yeah, this Leshrac is very dangerous. A single Split Earth will probably mean the death of TA. Edict won't save you. The only way she will survive is if there are a lot of creeps there. Wagamama, I said, I'm sick of fighting that anti-mage. I have my level 6. Let's make shit happen on this bot lane. We're just getting a little bit more time to farm. 30 for 5 versus 24 for 2. Skanes Elit, their tri-lane is doing pretty well, considering the circumstances. EG, I mean, like, they did get a little bit of help from Jo and got a couple of kills there. But really, the amount of kills that came out specifically from the tri-lane wasn't that much. And Luna is getting the farm regardless, so take that for what it's worth. Push from Skanes Elit though. Don't have high hopes for this one. Like, they will have wards maybe. I have no idea how close Shadow Shaman is to level 6. But when the Illuminates start flying, when the Fissures start flying, when the no Plague Wards go up, okay, so no Plague Wards, but Illuminate and Fissure, demolish a creep wave, demolish a hero's health if they get caught out. And so you gotta remember, all the while Anti-Mage on this top lane is receiving complete free farm since that Tidehunter left. He's almost at his battle theory. Just needs, well, about 200, and then just needs 1,000 more gold about. And he'll have his battle theory. And Skanes Elit, they're not doing a single thing to stop this anti-mage. An anti-mage free farm, I don't know if Skanes Elit could actually handle that. I mean, like, yeah, you could say, well, Luna versus anti-mage, Luna has a chance. But Luna hasn't been receiving free farm. She's level 6, Anti-Mage is level 9. Oh no, Cannon Blast. Ah, run. Oh, the horses are going to hit the blue horse. Yeah, horse versus horse action. It's always unfortunate to see. But still, from Skanes Elite, 4 heroes on the spot lane. I mean, like, they're not actually engaging onto anyone. They're not making anything happen. They're just wasting their time. Until now, they finally decide to make things happen. There you go. Gush is now up from Tidehunter. And everyone's buying arcane boots. Gonna chill in the shop. And, okay, Templar Assassin picking off Pinoy in the mid lane with the help of Demon. But I wanted to watch this push. Beat is going to get hexed up. Fisher going to fly, though. But he's taking a lot of tower damage. Eclipse from Regen going to get bursted down mostly by the creeps, though. Illuminate's going to fly off. Regen's going to pick up that Venomancer kill. Fishbone taking a lot of damage from the tower. One more hit is all you need. Templar Assassin in the back of business, though. Killing that Shadow Shaman now on the run. He doesn't have Meld to get out of here. Meld, do you have mana? Fisher. No, he's just going to use Enchant Totem. And there's the Echo Slam onto Wagamama. Short Illuminate as well. Jo is still up, and he still wants kills. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger. Wagamama, I don't feel good about your chances here. Just one more hit from Jo. Will it fly? There's a Psionic Trap, and you're dead. Second triple kill of the game for Jo. Blink Dagger, Phase Boots, 11 minutes in. Probably going to head towards a Earthshaker. He got blocked? Did he get blocked? I think he did get blocked. But once again, EG getting the upper hand in that engagement. Jo just assassinating people in the back end. The Eclipse, unfortunately for Regen, soaked up mostly by the EG creep wave. Now Pino is going to go toe-to-toe with Jo. Dodge split earth, though. Beautiful play by Jo. Picking off the Leshrac by himself. Definitely not what you want to have happen. Now, something just happened with his gold. I don't know where it went. But whatever. But you gotta remember that those were all 5 heroes for Skanes Elite. Fear was chilling this entire time, and he's 200 away from his Battle Fury. That's gonna be a 13-14 minute Battle Fury. That's a substantial amount of farm for the Anti-Mage. So EG, they do have the more powerful late game, and they are playing the early stage of the game better. So it's not looking good for the Radiant. Of course, with a single good team fight, with a nice Ravage, with a Ward Trap, with a good Eclipse, they could turn things around. It's going to be very hard to do so. Jo blinking in for Pino, taking a huge amount of damage from that Melt hit, but he's shackled during the tower range. He will go down, bringing his godlike streak to an end. Gush onto B-Diz, doesn't really have anything else. He does have a shock, but the Templar Assassin trap will pop off twice, slowing down everyone from Skanes Elite from getting this kill. Pino taking a little bit of damage. Oh, yes, get the ward. Level 1 ward, too weak. The horsey is here, and he's going to fire some more horses. Kill off creep wave. No pushing is going to happen. Wild Demon is on the watch. But speaking of pushes, we have the shirtless Anti-Mage. Try to bring down this top tier tower. He does have his Battle Fury flying in. Yes, he does. Force Staff on Demon as well. So there's the farm. Thought he had a suspiciously low amount of items. So he's going to give Earthshaker a little bit of initiation with that Echo Slam.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
As well as give his entire team a little bit of safety. Escape the clutches of a Leshrac or a Shackle. Jo popping off his refraction. He wants Regen. Is he going to blink in for this? Yes, he is. Huge Melt hit. Regen is here. He does have Eclipse, but Jo, with the refraction charges, will shrug off most of that damage. Jo not going to go for the kill. He's going to move in and show Regen who's boss. Say, hey, I'm a level 12 Templar Assassin. You're level 8 Luna. You better step off. Jo, after that display of power, going to fall back a little bit. You go for Fishbone. If Fishbone reveals himself, he's going to be in a ton of trouble.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But Jo, your refraction will save you from Eclipse, but it's a pretty finicky thing. If that refraction isn't up, then the Eclipse will tear you a new one. Here does pick up the tower on the top lane. Unfortunately, the smoke gang from Skanes Elite coming a little bit too late. And of course, it wouldn't be a game of EG if we didn't have a pause for like 40 minutes. I'm not interested in... Actually, I will just go over the graphs real quick. 5,000 in favor of EG, 5 to 12 with 1 tower advantage. You know, that's what you would expect. And the experience advantage with the kill advantage is pretty much similar. Some nice banter going on here. Oh, there we go. Smoke gang from Skanes Elite. Not going to find Fear. They are revealed, but they don't know where he is. They're just looking in all the wrong places. And they're ward here from EG. Oh no, Fear, run! Where'd he go?
Radiant's
Went
middle
back here.
tower is under attack.
Skanes Elite, they're so confused. Look at them. They have no idea what's going on. They're just gonna bail. And Fear's getting pulled out from the Templar Assassin, from the Keeper of the Light, I'm sorry, to get the tier 2, to get the second tier 1 tower on the mid lane. You could walk down, meet with Jo, push down the last tier 1 tower, perhaps? No, they're just gonna chill around here. Wait for someone to push into this lane. It is gonna be Pinoy. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like they're not interested in actually doing this. Are they? Oh, they're turning around. Pinoy, you gotta be in trouble. One Fisher, and that means you're dead. Demon is here. Fear blinking in. Where's the blinding flash? Where's the blinding flash? No, Jo is here. Doesn't matter. You don't need blinding flash. Ravage cancels off from Wagamama, and Anti-Mage picking up that kill with the Mana Void. Meantime, in the bot lane, Vitas took an Eclipse to the face, but Jo, realizing that opportunity, well, there goes the ward traps, but Mini does not have any mana to follow up. Does he have enough mana to teleport? You're in. Oh no, he's getting chased by a whole bunch of messy agility heroes. You gotta run. I don't like his odds right now. The wards are, he's doing a little bit of kiting around the wards, but yeah, when you get hit by a full refraction, full meld hit as a Shadow Shaman who is 6 levels below, yeah, that's not going to be fun. EG picking up those 2 kills. Going to push down the top, on the bottom tier 1 tower. This clearly is not the top tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Or are they? No, they actually kind of bailed out. Regeneration rune has been procured by Jo. If you look towards Vision, once again, he knows the Eclipse is down. And Templar Assassin at this point in the game will do a ton of damage to this Luna. See if he actually wants to do it. Trap to go. And blink forward. Meld and kill. 1 hit. 2 hit. Not enough to actually bring Luna down. Rather tanky for an agility hero. But once again, Jo just showing off a display of his power. And still, all the while, Fear farming. Even dipped down to the mid lane, got himself a 2nd tower, and a couple of kills to boot. So the Anti-Mage is going to be a fearsome force later on in the game, and Skanes Elite still unwilling to do anything about it. I'm like, they do have more than enough lockdown to actually kill off an Anti-Mage. But that one time they actually tried to gank him, it just didn't go their way. You're going to be building up a Yasha. Head towards that Manta style. Get a lot of mana burn. Well, you know, eventually when the mana break gets leveled up. Push is happening on the bottom lane. Demon and Milk demolishing creep waves together.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is under attack.
Beat is only level 2 wards, only level 5 Venomancer, so it's actually really low. Like remarkably low, but it doesn't matter. Because they will get this tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, claimed by the Dire. A little bit of gold for everyone. Skanes Elite looking to take their first tier 1 tower of the game. They are going to get it. There's going to be Shadow Shaman with Serpent Wards, ultimately getting the credit for that kill. But, I mean, you could push individual tier 1s all day, Skanes Elite. At the end of that day, Fear is going to be huge. Is this a Yasha? It has to be Yasha. It is a Yasha. And Jo, knowing that he doesn't have to be that primary damage dealer, is going to go for a BKB. Going to rely on his refraction as well as meld to do the damage. That's usually the build that you do see from Templar Assassins when they do have a primary hard carry on their team. They go for that Blink Dagger initiation, then they go for that BKB to just stick in the fights. Get as many meld hits as you can off, and then, well, you're golden, because Fear will be killing everyone by himself. EG very comfortable with their map positioning so far. Their ward coverage is pretty good. Very aggressive ward coverage, protecting pretty much any angle coming into the Radiant jungle. So they could farm that up with relative safety. And Jo. Yasha, 900 gold on him. He's going to be so freaking rich. It's going to be terrifying for Skanes Elite. But really, like, Luna, 88 creep kills, a whole 200 gold per minute behind the Anti-Mage. That's an absurd lead for the Anti-Mage. Plus, Blinding Flash. Gotta remember that. Very good anti-carry spell because, well, they won't be able to hit you. And if they can't hit you, then they won't do damage. So it's a very useful tool to have. Push on the top lane. Mini does have his wards up, so we could pop him down for this one. He is going to. Here's going to take a Lucent Beam as well as some bounce hits. Fortification coming out. Here comes teleportation. 2 of them actually stacked up, I believe. Yeah, B-Diz is looking for someone to Gale. Fear does get disrupted, though. Mini does get Fisher blocked, and he's going to be in such a bad... oh, God. Earthshaker with the right clicks is going to pick up that kill. Oh, my God. Lucent beams coming down from the sky from Luna. But Fear is going to pick up that kill as well. Skanes Elite. Did they take the tower? Yes, they did. But at the price of a Luna as well as a Shadow Shaman, I don't know if that was worth it for them. Probably was not. They really need to start getting these towers down, though, because the map is just crushing in favor of EG. Anti-Mage almost has his Battle Fury at this point. Once he gets that, he's going to go for a little bit of bulk, and then Skanes Elite, I don't think they have enough to take him down. Right now, the Anti-Mage is still very soft. Especially if you catch him within an Edict, he could just get shredded. But EG, knowing that Lunar doesn't have that Eclipse, knowing that the wards are not up, they're going to feel safe enough to take the tier 2 top lane tower. Headhunter does have that mechanism up as well as the Ravage. So they could mount some sort of defense. I think they're just going to bug out. Oh no, Jo going to go for Fishbone. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits is going to be enough. No, Fear standing his ground versus Pinoy. As I said before, that Edict is going to be enough, and he instantly buys back after getting taken down. Jo still in the fight. He's going to take a split earth, and he's going to go down as well. In the meantime, the support troop of EG have picked off the Shadow Shaman. Legion coming in once again. Does not have that Eclipse, so can't offer all that much. Wagamama looking to move in for the Gush. And Demon, it's not a good place to be, man. Run. Run. He's going to bring Fear, and that's a surprise. There's an Anti-Mage here. 1 hit into a Mana Void. Fire off the cannon onto Fishbone. Ravage going to hit onto Fear only, though. Will Fear have enough? Blinding Flash will give him a little bit of time, and the Lucent Beam will finish off the Venomancer. Fishbone is ticking pretty hard, though. Oh, Illuminate not going to be enough. And that Poison Nova damage is not fatal. So if Demon held that Illuminate for just one more split second, he would have gotten the kill. Skanes Elite making some stuff happen, using their early game power to its fullest. Unfortunately, it might be a case of a little bit too little, a little bit too late. Because EG at this point in time, well, they do have the free farming Anti-Mage. He's going to snowball extremely hard with his Manta style. Oh, did he get the Ultimate Orb? No, he actually didn't. That's kind of weird. Usually you get an Ultimate Orb, then the recipe, but hell, whatever. But EG, they're farming really hard. They're snowballing hard. TA and Anti-Mage leading the way as far as gold per minute, XP per minute, same thing. I guess you would see this trend in the golden experience chart as well. Skanes Elite, I feel like they really missed a large opportunity to do a lot of damage in this game, because their late game is not going to be able to contend with EG since they let the Anti-Mage free farm. Demon going to fire off a cannon? No. Yes, he is. I didn't see it. It was hidden. It's cheating. And these creeps are so confused because there's no way for them to get back into their home. But a level 10 for Earthshaker. Blink Dagger as well. EG's team fight is coming together. Even though they don't really have what you would call giant team fight. Hell, it's enough when you have that initiation, when you have a 4-staff on your Keeper of the Light and mech as well. And a soon-to-be level 2 ultimate. As well as a freaking huge camp for this Anti-Mage. There's a lot of gold there. Demon continuing to push out this bottom lane. Just forcing someone back here to defend this tower. But Jo, as well as Milk, Beat is to help with the Plague Wards as well. Only level 3 Plague Wards, I managed to level 7. Milk and Jo, with the meld damage and minus armor, they're looking to take down the Shosham, but in the meantime, top lane, Fear completely chains done down. He's going to get brought down by the ganking squad of Skanes Elite. That's exactly what they needed to do, but they didn't actually take any gold off of Fear. They just restricted his farming time. They kind of missed a large opportunity there. Their Shan has gone down to the Dire. Jo picking up a second life.
Forever.
Do they have wards on this top lane? No, they used them for Anti-Mage. So they can't even push all that effectively. They do have the Edict. They do have the Yule's Scepter, which is something that Pinoy likes to do with his Leshrac, I've seen so far. EG 30 seconds without their Anti-Mage. I think they'll be okay with that, though, because 20 minutes in, Anti-Mage isn't the strongest hero on the map, not the bulkiest hero on the map. Really needs some health if he actually wants to make things happen. But Earthshaker, when are you going to hit level 11? So once that happens, Well, then EG's team fight is going to be... Oh, there you go, level 11. EG's team fight is now huge. Jo trying to clear off a couple of these Ancients. But it's going to be pretty rough for him. He's going to need the Anti-Mage with the Battle Fury to do it. I'm sure EG would be happier with that anyway. Who's getting teleported to the top lane? It's going to be Fear. Farm that. Farm Anti-Mage. Skanes Elite clearing off a couple of Ancients of their own. Well, both teams are farming. Once again, Skanes Elite, they will not win the farm game. EG with the Anti-Mage Battle Fury. I mean, that in itself is pretty much enough to seal yourself a late game victory. But combine that with a Blinding Flash, combine that with the Templar Assassin meld armor swing. It's going to be absolutely vicious for Skanes Elite to deal with. Now it looks like all the heroes on EG starting to converge on this top lane, looking for a kill onto Fishbone. If he gets fissured, he's pretty much dead. They're going to try to close in, blink forward to a Fissure, and here comes Jo. One hit, and Disruption actually going to buy himself some time, but yeah, you're surrounded by your own illusions. You're going to go down to the Keeper of the Light, sir. Jo going to burn his refraction charges on this tower, looking to take this tier 2. Looks like it is going to go down this time. They do have the Ravage up again. They do have the wards, I believe. Yes, they do. Demon taking a little bit of damage from this tower, as well as the Lucent Beams, but Jo ultimately does take that tower. In the meantime, Fear and Bead is pushing the tier 2 mid lane. They're going to send out a couple of illusions to burn some mana, forcing them Hex out of Mini. An Anti-Mage with simply that Mantis out. Oh, Mal looking for a Fissure. Cancel it though. All 5 from EG are here. They want to get this tower, and Skanes Elite, they have enough to defend this. They do have the wards, they do have Eclipse and Ravage. But if they get whittled down due to this Cannon Blast, oh, the damage is huge. And Jo just holding his ground. One more hit will get him the tower. There you go. 2 towers in the span of a minute. Jo's going to be rolling in the dough. He can go for some damage now. He can go for some bulk if he wants to. But EG just solidifying their map advantage. Only one more tier 2 tower remains. Pinoy's going to teleport out of here. He should be fine. Oh no, Fissure from long range. Jo's going to close in and trap Pinoy in a corner, forcing out that Yule Scepter, but you know, you're surrounded by agility carries. You're not going anywhere, sir. Anti-Mage picks up another kill there. And EG will most likely ride that kill all the way down to the tier 2 on the bottom lane. Fear leading the way, 2,900 gold on him, level 19, 27 minutes into the game. The tier 2 tower on the bot lane is not long for life, and without that Leshrac, Skanes Elite have no chance of defending it. Jo even try to farm these Ancients, so I guess Speed is helping a little bit. Looks like they're going to abandon ship, and oh, on the top lane, Demon just completely baited out that Luna, bringing back Fear. Luna did use the Eclipse for that? No, she didn't. She did use her 10-second BKB charge. Skanes Elite 10 to 22, pretty far behind. And their Luna doesn't really have that much. I mean, like, sure, yeah, you're magic immune, that's great. But will that help you against Meld? Will that help you against the Refraction? Will that help you against a stacked Anti-Mage? Those are not rhetorical questions. The answer is no. EG, they do have a lot of magical damage, but their physical damage is not to be trifled with either. So that BKB will only help Luna so much. Now continuing to push down this bot lane, gonna get a Vlad's for his team. Make sure that Anti-Mage gets a little bit more longevity through the lifesteal. EG, they're just taking their sweet time. They don't have to push anything. Skanes Elite, they're scared to push. So that is going to force this game into kind of a stalemate situation, where both teams are unwilling to push because, well, they either don't have to or they are unwilling to. Demon gonna blink right in. Keeper of the Light might be in a little trouble, but there's a Fissure from Malk. Trap and Fissure and Gale onto Mini. One hit, 2 hits from Jo. He is magic immune as well. With the Desolator now, gonna go for Fishbone. He is going to just narrowly miss that kill. Wagamama unleashing his Rupture. Not Rupture, what the hell? Ravage, but not actually get anything. Here comes Fear. Gonna cleave down the Shadow Demon with his Battle Fury. Jo is gonna help for the kill on the Tidehunter. And now Region's the only one left. Huge meld hit. Mana Boy not doing the job, but one more blink and one more swipe will do the job. Getting Fear a triple kill. Keeper of the Light buying back into the game. They want to take this tier 2 tower. They want to try to push the high ground. They do still have the Aegis of the Immortal. Do they have enough healing for Fear? I don't know if they... Well, Fear's trapped. Use your freaking Quelling Blade, dude. What are you doing? Hey, Anti-Mage, what you doing? Where is he going? They thought that Leshrac was here, but Leshrac was not there. Yeah, I kind of missed that because the bottom of the map is covered with the stupid experience bar. The tier 2 tower on the bot lane has gone down. And Malk is going to... Oh, beautiful Hex from the Shadow Shaman, saving them from a 3-man sweep, but it might be a 3-man sweep regardless. Fisher coming off onto Mini, and there's a huge melt hit onto that Leshrac. He's going to be brought down instantly. Gale onto 2, as well as the Fisher, and Jo is still alive, popping off his BKB charge once again. Huge melt hit onto Mini once more, and Fear going to swoop in for the Venomancer to take that kill. There you go, Venomancer. You finally have your level 4 wards. But all 5 on EG up with 2 down for Skanes Elite. They're going to look for this tier 3 tower as well as the Raxes. Blink in from Jo. 1 hit, 2 hits on the Fishbone will bring him that kill. Forces following through. He's going to hit Luna, who does not have her Eclipse. She doesn't have any straight up damage either. She cannot fight Jo 1v1 or even 2v1 for that matter. Tier 3 tower has gone down. 2 Fears Anti-Mage. And the Raxes are falling as well. There goes the melee Rax. There goes the range Rax. They could stay and farm these buildings. They could move to the mid lane and get a couple of those towers as well. Or, I guess, Raxes. Towers, Raxes, everything. They can get everything as well. They don't have to stop. Leshrac is up. Skanes Elite. They don't have the Ravage. They don't have the Eclipse. Fishbone, you don't want to die right now, sir. There goes the horses flying through, softening up everyone from Skanes Elite. Shadow Poison spotting someone out. Pinoy is going to get a Cyclone onto the Keeper of the Light. Split Earth, not going to hit because of a Blink Dagger on Demon. Who do you think you are, Rubik? What kind of build is this on a Keeper? Doesn't kind of make sense because, okay, Smoke. So they're double smoked, so they have to both cast a spell and have a hero nearby to be revealed. That is not how it works. I know that's not how it works. Just don't say it. I said it. That's how it works. Don't even think about it. Both teams smoked up. They're looking for someone to pick off. Unfortunately, all of EG, they're moving towards the bot lane. Pasture is going up for Anti-Mage. I think Jo is going to be the one who's in trouble, but he does have an Aegis and a Blink Dagger. So he could revive and then instantly blink out of there. He's going to be in a lot of danger. I do think this is going to be the Aegis. Going to get burned. It's not going to be reclaimed by Roshan in the next, 2 seconds, but he does have a haste rune. They're going to have to go right now. There goes the Cyclone Stick, and what the ass? He got pulled out. Ha! Oh, that was beautiful. I love it. That Cyclone actually worked against Skanes Elite, which is one of the main disadvantages for that item. Sometimes you use it, and then, a Laguna Blade gets dodged because of it, and then you feel awful. But the bottom lane continuing to push in because of those mega creeps. All of EG are in Skanes Elite jungle. Looks like they're going to go straight for the GG. They could push down the mid lane. Skanes Elite, I better hope they better have teleportation scrolls. Yes, they all do. But all of EG... Oh, I can't click on the bot lane. All of them are on the bot lane. They're going to continuously push this in. Watch out, creeps. Boom. Damage. They just want to go straight for the GG. Fear leading the charge. Anti-Mage popping off his Manta Style, and these towers are getting shredded. This is not going to be a good trade. They have to teleport back right now. Yes, they do. But will it be enough? One tier 4 has already gone down. Fishbone make a huge hit before he's self-destructing, but he's completely surrounded by Anti-Mages. There goes the Shadow Demon. Blinding Flash going to force Wagamama back, forcing out that Ravage onto Fear as well as Jo. Decent Ravage there, but Fear's going to pop off his BKB, go to town, get a huge Mana Void. Echo Slam as well from Malk. Vision is stuck in the middle of everyone with that Eclipse on, but it doesn't matter because he is down. There's the GG call from Fishbone. Skanes Elite going to lose the 4th game of the series. Once again, this is a best of 5. So, and we will go to a game 5. Will it be EG holding on to their hill, or will Skanes Elite grab it out of their clutches? We will have to see in game number 5, guys. I will get all of these games up today on Friday the 5th. That is a promise. Unless Dota crashes and then I can't, which might happen. But anyway, EG tie it up 2-2. Thanks for watching, guys. GG.